Hey guys, welcome to Mystical Moonstone. This message is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember that these are general reads, so they may or may not resonate with everyone. And don't forget to check the placements in your birth charts to see if some of the other zodiac signs may resonate with you as well. Let's see, overall energy here, we have Magician and the Mirror. Blossoming. Okay. A lot of changes I feel happening in people's lives. Like people are like going for what they truly want and making changes within their lives to achieve their own personal goals. Okay. Lovers is the first card. So Ace of Wands. All right, something happened within the relationship, and whatever this was an inspiration to make some changes. Here is the Four of Swords, to make some changes within the relationship. And I feel like a lot of this was done in silence. And what I mean by that is there was a lot of contemplating by you, thinking about this silently, not really, and just not speaking out at first and trying to move on. But you've made some changes within yourself and within the relationship itself. And I feel like when you did this, it allowed for some growth within the relationship to happen. You may have even put something to rest here. Something that aggravated, frustrated you with your other person, but you're letting it go and realizing that's just them. And if I want to be with them, it's nothing. That sounds really bad. If I want to be with them, then I need to accept it. It's nothing really bad though. It's like, it's like a little pet peeve. Do you know what I mean? You have the pet peeves of your person. But you're like, well, that's just them. That's how they deal with it. That's how they deal with this or do that or whatever, like if they always leave the laundry in the washer and then it begins to stink and you're like, ah, because they forget about it. Yeah, it's a battle. It's something that's been gone through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and nothing ever changes. Doesn't matter how many times you yell. I see fighting over something, and it's a fight that happens over and over and over again. And as it turns out, this person just keeps doing this, and it's not anything major. It's not anything major. It's a little thing. It's just little pet peeves. Or they misplace their keys all the damn time. And they're always asking you, do you know where I put my keys? And you're just like, oh. It's one of those types of things. It's like, I don't know. What'd you do when you first got home? Where'd you leave them? Well, if I knew where I left them, they wouldn't be lost, would they? Anyway, sorry. It just has a feel of something like that. It's just something. It's not grounds for divorcing or breaking up. It's just a pet peeve. It's a frustration. Yeah, Lovers again. So you're figuring out a different way of dealing with it so that you can move on. Well, there's celebration, so you must have figured something out. Oh, it was slow going though. Knight of Coins, it was slow going. It took a while. Or maybe you finally, talked to them, said something that got drilled into their head and they don't do whatever it is anymore. And it just took a really long time to get to that point. Oh, sorry, Chariot. Moving forward, getting over those emotional hurdles. Because it is emotional, right? It makes you frustrated and angry. So you put it to, I feel like that's how it is, because here we have the Four of Swords again. It seems like it was you putting this frustration to rest. You letting it go and figuring out a different way to deal with it, okay? And then things got better. Here we have the Wheel. Ace of Coins, bringing back some stability back into the relationship, because I feel like it's not a major thing, but it's something, I almost feel like it's something that's common that a lot of people have trouble with. It's like a common frustration within a relationship. Does that make sense? Sun. Whatever move that you made was a good move. High Priestess. Like you came up with some kind of solution to where it didn't seem as bad. It still irritates you. It irritates you that you had to come up with this solution yourself in order to fix it, but you did, okay? You, interesting. Okay, so you stepped outside of the box and looked in. Like, you looked at it from a different angle. Almost removing yourself from the situation, if that makes sense. And you got on the outside and looked in and thought, oh, I could do this and then this will work. Does that make sense? I hope so, because the last card is Hermit. So yeah, I mean, you fixed it within yourself. And it was for the good of the overall relationship, basically. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why this situation seemed to pop up, but it must have been a big thing for you to have to deal with. And they're telling you, they're giving you a big pat on the back and saying, good job, you dealt with it the right way. Anyways, okay, this is what I have for you. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon.